Kidmissing TV. I am your host, Angelina Wilson, and this is the case of Kelly Lynn Albright. Kelly was a 12-year-old little girl on the 18th of September 1970 when she was murdered in Hutchinson in Reno County, Kansas. Her and her siblings were at home. Their parents were visiting family. I'm assuming that there was an older sibling besides her there. She woke her brother up about 10:30 p.m. She shared a bedroom with all of her siblings to tell him that she was going to the bathroom. He fell right back to sleep. By the time her parents returned around 12:15, which would have been technically the next day, she was gone. There was no immediate sign of forced entry, adding to the enigma of how she was abducted from the house in the middle of the night. The search for her included the Hutchinson Police Department, the Reno County Sheriff's Office, the Kansas Bureau of Investigation, or KBI. Some states have their own state bureaus of investigation as well as state police offices. Or maybe instead of. Like, one of the most famous ones is the TBI, the Texas Bureau of Investigation. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. Can't believe I said Texas. Texas doesn't have one. Texas has the Texas Rangers. Anyway, on September 21st, a farmer named Calvin Troyer discovered Kelly's nude and battered body in a sorghum field beside a rural road, some referred to as the Lover's Lane, approximately 3 miles east of Hutchinson. But the location was not far from her home. She had been intimately abused. She had been, well, let's just say hit with a sharp object 18 times, the sharp end of which was about 5 inches long. It was a small farming community, and they were utterly devastated, shocked by the horrificness of the crime and the youngness of the victim. And they didn't have DNA, of course. It was 1970. Decades later, a primary suspect named Glenn Davis, a family friend and acquaintance, there was only circumstantial evidence that pointed to him. Reports of his vehicle being in the area, claims that he deeply cleaned his vehicle the following day, and statements from family interviews. He was never charged. But he was convicted in 1995 in Sedgwick County on other charges having to do with doing things to children, including doing something to a child related to him and doing things to a child under the age of 14. He was imprisoned and died in 1997 from heart failure. The day before, investigators planned to question him in hopes of getting a dying declaration. Yeah, that didn't work. Um, some of her family and her friends, her uncle Don Wilson, her childhood friends Linda Kirby and Rhoda Smith, have questioned whether Davis acted alone or if others were involved. They pointed to a close relative of Kelly's based on reports of past violent and erratic behavior. Family letters and interviews, however, law enforcement, including Reno County Sheriff's Captain Steve Lewis, does say the evidence was circumstantial, and the DNA, if there was any, was mishandled, bouncing between agencies because they didn't have modern chain of custody laws. Lucky us. Her uncle Don dedicated years and years of his life after his wife, Kelly's aunt, passed away. Starting around 2006, he amassed extensive files, conducted interviews, and advocated publicly until his own death in 2013. He collaborated with her friends Kirby and Smith, who actually reconnected with each other because they would visit Kelly's grave, and they ended up visiting it at the same time. She's buried at Yoder Mennonite Church Cemetery in Yoder, Reno County. The case is open but inactive. I think they need to exhume her and try to get some DNA. Oh, I need to keep that for dates. That's what I personally think, but grab this so I can take my heart medication. Can't believe I'm on heart medication. Anyway. But I am. It's heart rate regulator. And also helps tag team with my blood pressure medication. So, just to let you know, this week is going to be crazy. I am not going to be able to do a video tomorrow for Wednesday because I have an appointment tomorrow and Wednesday. So there will not be a video Wednesday on this channel. So I'll see you Friday. I do apologize. And things may get messed up. I'm not sure what's happening in June because June is going to be, that's going to be crazy month at the Historical Society. We have like 5 things going on. So it shouldn't affect this channel, hopefully. But what could affect this channel is I am having a CAT scan on my kidneys tomorrow. And if, you know, they find this specific type of stone, I may have to have surgery. So that would mess things up. So what I might do if things get messed up from that is do videos here and there in June and then do All American July like I planned, because I have videos planned that I've set aside for that month. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen until after this CAT scan. And if I have to have surgery to remove those stones, I'm going to be recovering. So I don't know what the surgery looks like or anything if I have that type of stone. And I don't know what else it could potentially be that's causing all these infections. So again, I apologize. I have health issues. Oh, I'm going to be sending Crimes Forgotten by Time a picture of a letter that I got, an email that I got from the genetic genealogist that solved the Mary Agnes Maroney case. She's gonna put it on her community page. Too. Excuse me. Anyway, so I'm waiting to hear from her for an email so I can send it to her. So thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. Just a quick opinion on this case. It doesn't sound to me like there was enough evidence to charge this guy, even if he were alive. So, tissue. Anyway, God bless you. I will see you Friday. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye, guys.